Is there no sound? Okay. I was going to trip out there for a second. Why would there be no sound? Hi guys. We're trying again. Sticking with Streamlabs today. Doing another test run. Changing, working with the settings, etc. While also enjoying the Straw Hatters on Main Street. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Look who just rolled up. Horse-drawn streetcar. I'm thinking about getting on that thing. But I also am vibing over here with these guys. I don't know what to do. I think we're gonna go for the streetcar. Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I like to watch you all the time.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name's Hannah, by the way.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We gotta go to Plan B. They just told me not to get on that thing. They said get off. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't know why they are they doing Dapper Dance maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's another vehicle. I want to ride a Main Street vehicle. Or, you know what? Or, hey, thank you to Deania Bowers for the $5 gift. She said, thank you so much for this lovely visit to my happy place. You're the best, and it was much needed today. Glad we could be there for you guys. Oh, they're switching horses. That's what it is. They're switching horses. Okay, train looks light. Let's get on the train. I think we're going to go to the back. I prefer the back. Thank you to Albin, for the $5 gift. When you get a chance, can you check if my partner went through? Do you mean Patreon? I think it did, yeah. I think. I remember seeing your name.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna flip.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning, guys. I just got done shooting a video this morning. I did a rope drop video today, updating our rope drop strategy. And I finished shooting that, and I've got some other things that I'm going to be doing this afternoon, getting some ride-through footage, etc. But I thought I would pop in with you guys for a little bit on this live stream, test the software out again, find an excuse to test it out indoors again, perhaps. Maybe we'll take it into a gift shop. Where is it? There we go. This right here is a underrated view, in my opinion. I love to watch guests walk into the park. get a tour of the Lily Bell. I don't even know if they're doing those right now, to be honest. Last I checked, I think, I don't know. I'll have to ask. I'm not even sure if they're doing them. They were doing them for club members at one point. There was also a paid tour, like it was part of the Walk in Walt's Footsteps tour, I think. But I don't think, oh, did I miss one? I don't think they're doing anything right now, though. Let me go find what I missed. Yeah, Albin, Deania. It's just those two, right? I think it's just those two. I got Albin. I don't see any others. Oh, you're saying, Albin. Okay, so apparently Patreon was having difficulty with their card processing software, and they were getting some, what do you call it, failures where there shouldn't have been. False negatives, as it were. I don't know how that works, but, I mean, don't worry about it. We'll get you next month, I guess. I don't know. But it has to do with the Patreon website, but I'm not worried about it. Hi guys.
I'm such a fan. Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, sure, of course.
I was so excited to come and ask you.
Oh, no worries. Not at all, guys.
So nice to see you.
Yeah, you too, guys.
It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Okay. We can still hear the band also, by the way, the Pearly Band. Hello, Governor. Aaron, it's the least I can do. I try my best. Flynmore gets $5. Thank you. Dave, greetings from Sweden. I love Sweden. Your videos are my happy place, being so far from my favorite place on earth. I'm glad we could be here for you, Flynn. Yeah, I sometimes worry that, because I'm like I've mentioned in a previous live stream at the desk, from the studio, that I'm kind of a weirdo. I am socially, I don't know how to act sometimes. Like, I don't know what to do or say. So I'm always worried that people are going to get the wrong impression of me. But I try as far as I can to be as, the way that I'm supposed to be. Because I know expectations are funny as far as that goes. It's taking forever to get a train, though, man. I was hoping we'd have one by now. Yes, Kimberly, I am solo today, thank you. And thank you guys also for supporting me in that way and saying such nice things. I know it's not true. I know that I am a weirdo, but I appreciate you giving me a break on that. Signal's still good, by the way, right? Oh, Goldberry, what's going on? Are you all right? Why are you having a rotten day? This is boring. Steve, again, I appreciate that. Like I said, I try really hard, but there are some days when I worry that it doesn't go as well as it could. Excuse me. Oh no, Goldberry, I'm sorry. You work in a rescue though? That's great. That's wonderful. I wish more of us could do things that fulfill us like that.
Mom.
Thank you, Sean, for saying that. I appreciate it. Can you guys hear the music okay? Daniela, until you can come back with your kids, just be sure to watch as much Fresh Baked as you can. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? I want to watch the guests come in. I can't do it on this camera. I can do it when I'm doing the live through YouTube, but not when I'm doing it through Streamlabs. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. I've been told that it's good for our channel. It's good for the show if we elaborate more on the effort and time and everything that it takes to do the show. I don't know if I can do that or not, but just know that it is an all-encompassing everyday. Oh, there we go. It's an everyday, all-day thing for me. This show is life.
Now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board.
Now that's gotta fill you up. That's good. Lots of empty benches, so we'll have our pick a seat, hopefully. Hi guys. Hi. I don't know where they hide their cell towers, to be honest. They note them on the Disneyland app. You can look on the Disneyland app and guest services, and then there's a place to find Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's hotspots or where the Wi-Fi things are located. Like there's one. I know there's one at the hub. Let's go to the back. And I know there's a pretty good one. The service is pretty good on the island, on Thompson Island. Hi guys. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this, does it? Oh, I need to check that Instagram post. I didn't even know she took a picture. I remember that day. That was just a couple nights ago. We had a little family time at the park on, what's today? Sunday, so that would have been Friday night. But I didn't know that she took a picture of it. Could I possibly check out Toys or Thompson Rhode Island? Perhaps. I'm not sure. I don't have a lot of time because this is another test live stream to see, just how things are going. And I want to experience different parts of the park. But I do have some business to get into. Oh, hey, how are you? Some other shooting that I have to do. We shot this morning at rope drop. I did a rope drop video today, and we're just updating our strategy. And the goal was to do 4 lightning lane attractions before 10 a.m. Space Mountain, Matterhorn, Big Thunder, and Indiana Jones. We wound up getting 5 in. We also got Haunted Mansion. I probably could have gotten a 6th in if I tried really hard. But it was a very successful, very fun morning of running about Disneyland at rope drop for 2 hours. It was an amazing time.
You actually go into it a little bit and right and yeah, down here. What? No, that was just.
There's no color I do it online. It takes like 20 pictures of the
What train would you suggest a guest ride if they've never ridden the train? The one that has the seats facing forward or the one with the seats facing the park? Yeah, I would say the ones with the seats facing this direction, not this direction like the one we're in now. I mean, this one is still great. It's fine. And I would say don't try to wait for one if you have, but I prefer the other one.
Hi there, folks. Welcome aboard. We'll be on our way momentarily, folks. Waiting for the slow train in front of us. When that train has departed, we'll be on our way to do the Grand Circle Tour of the Magic Kingdom, which will begin at New Orleans Square, followed by Toontown Depot to Tomorrowland, and back here to Main Street.
Thank you to
Well,
Thunder
thank you.
Mesa
That'll be on the way
Studios for the
momentarily.
gift. You're killing it on the level of content lately, David. You are a machine. Thanks for taking us to the park with me today. I mean, that's my goal, David. That's my goal, is to be a content machine. I want to never stop stopping. Never stop not stop. Never stop not stopping. There. How's that? What was that? What was that one movie? The Justin Bieber speech.
There's no other space. You have a little walkway. That's it.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, the only drawback to this particular, well, the main drawback is that if you get stuck on the inside of the seats, then you don't really get a very good view of what's going on out here, because the park, all the action is in this direction, and that's why people like this facing seat. But there is things to see over here on the left from time to time. It's actually kind of fun to take that seat every now and then to remind ourselves. Maybe we'll do that on this trip. Will you be doing more park live streams? Well, more than 0, yeah, because we have done 0. I think this is the stream we're doing today and the one we did on Friday are the first streams we've done in the park in about a year. So more than that, but I don't know if it's going to be like a super regular thing. It just depends. I can't dedicate a whole lot of time to it because I'm just busy in general. And, I'm just hoping to, get some in to kind of mix that in and be able to do things on other, mix up the content. Because I don't like doing lives on the main channel, which is why you're doing this here on Fresh Baked Presents. Louis, you left the park after a 5-day visit, and you're already back on YouTube watching Disneyland videos. I love it. Kevin, how often do you get to the parks?
About our engine up front today, our train is being pulled by engine number 1. That's name is CK Holiday. That stands for Cyrus.
Lorenzo, I can confirm we did a whole video on the Halloween merch already. That was on.
It was the first president.
What day was that? Monday? Was that Monday?
Extended all the way across the country and was a sponsor of the Disneyland Railroad when the park opened in 1955. So the first 2 engines, CK Holiday and
yeah, Jay Super. We'll get a good view in this train of the train station, the main or the New Orleans Square depot. But I don't expect to see anything at all.
68 years ago. They are the newest engines on our fleet because after those 2 were built, Disneyland acquired.
Weather so far is very nice. It's probably right now maybe low 80s. It'll probably get up to the mid 80s, close to 90 later.
The Baldwin Locomotive Company. So we're being pulled by the newest engine today. Number 1.
You think they're going to reopen cheaper Magic Keys for the holidays? I actually don't think so. No.
Yes, they are all genuine steam engines.
Man, this is taking forever. Took forever for the train. It's because they can only run 2 trains. Somebody mentioned the fire, at the New Orleans Square station. It's that fire that's the reason why it's taking us forever right now to ride this train, because they normally can run 3 trains, but they can only run 2 now for safety reasons, because the fire damaged the system that lets trains know when it's okay for them to go, the green light, red light situation. No, I will not be here tomorrow evening. No. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll show you guys when we take off. I'll show you the system that I'm talking about. Drewski, I sure hope that they're back, at least sort of, like you said.
Oh yeah, it's an actual one. Oh yeah, I know that. The way the isn't that? I think that horse is like Hercules' head, right? Isn't it? And I think Zeus created it with flowers.
Am I planning on doing more WDW content? I mean, I would love to, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to get down there again. Jennifer, that's what we're actually talking about, is that building that caught fire. No, they have not yet repaired it. There is a alternate break room that they have established, but that building is still not been fixed. And that's the thing we're going to be talking about here in a second, and why it's taking forever to get a train going here on the Disneyland Railroad. Cameron, you're welcome for that lobster roll. Glad you enjoyed it.
I know.
How far are we from the opening of Tiana's Palace? A week? 2 weeks? Maybe a couple weeks? I'm surprised actually that we haven't seen a foodie guide yet, because they're darn near finished.
Well, we're going to do apologize for a short delay. We'll be trying to get going as soon as we can. We're going to do apologize for a short delay. If you would like to exit, the exit gates will be open. Once again, we'll be trying to get going as soon as we can. Hopefully within the next 2 to 3 minutes, we'll be on our way to New Orleans Square.
Let's change the view.
Okay, not that close. People say that lips are the most.
If you do a live stream from the park, does that mean you'll buy yourself a treat? Maybe, I don't know.
Try that. That actually hurts. That's probably how last one got broke because you kept down on the train. Stop. Oh.
Hey, the tree.
Jay Canner, it's hard to say what the crowds are like. It's still too early to judge. I mean, obviously, I haven't had any difficulty with the crowds today, but it's, the crowds are always light between 8 and 10. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The weather's delightful right now. It's a little warm, but otherwise, it's mostly nice. So, I would say subscribe to this channel, First Pick Presents, and turn on notifications. That's all with this channel that we're on right now. This is all this will be for the time being. It's just live streams.
All right, it looks like we are just about ready to depart. Please make sure everyone is fully seated.
The slowest day, Deborah, of any time of year right now is Sunday. Whether it's in the fall or the summer or spring or whatever. It's just, in general, Sundays are the slowest days. There is no real slow time of year. I mean, there's super busy times like Christmas, but there's no slow times of year. Okay, we're about ready to take off, I think. We just gave the board signal. Yeah, I prefer moving too, Thunder.
Alrighty, this is definitely, we are going to roll now. So, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. These are the
Kraus, there is the concept of, or the law of diminishing returns. At some point, you don't want to oversaturate, the channel to the point where people get burnt out. You want to, plus I also want to teach YouTube what I'm trying to do on each channel. As we develop these channels, I want you to know that this channel is for that and not this.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
Coming up,
we'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station.
But you notice there's no light.
As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del
The
Disneyland
switches don't work
Railroad.
anymore.
Para su seguridad,
The building
permanezca
that burned
sentado y
in New Orleans
mantenga las
Square
manos,
damaged
brazos
the
y
system
piernas
that
dentro del
controls
tren.
that
Y cuide a
function.
los pequeños. Gracias.
So they have to take one train off the track. So
Our
they,
first
so
stop
they
is
kind
New
of
Orleans Square
stagger.
Station. But to
trains,
get there,
one-
we need
one
to pass
train
through the
every other
wilds of
station.
Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So
Literally.
be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This
my
station
God,
also
Parker,
serves
I do remember you, of
Frontierland
course.
and Critter Country.
I thought of you the other day when I
You'll
did
be
this live
leaving us
stream a
here.
couple days
Please
ago. I was
remain
like,
seated
remember
until the
Parker?
train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
This is also the closest this train is going to come to Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge, if this is where you want to go. And to here and follow the river to the left past Critter Country.
Thank you to Junior Clark for the $50 gift. How generous. I David, love your videos. My daughter and I are going to Toontown on Wednesday. What's the best margarita in the park? Oh my, I don't drink enough of those to know for sure. But I think I would recommend the ones that, do they do margarita? It's based, oh boy. I kind of like the Michelada, but I don't know. Guys, can you help her out? Help her out, guys. Julie, give her some recommendations on margaritas. Like, they do have them at Bayside Brews, right? I like everything that they do at Bayside Brews. Yes, we are going to make a full loop. I'm going to slide to the left so we can see the train station. This is the train station up here. I mean, the break room that burned or caught fire. It's behind Scrim and Scaffold now. They have not done anything to that building since it burned, or very little anyway. I haven't tried Rita's yet. That's obviously new, but they do those a little different, and they're blended, by the way. So I don't know. I'm not a blended. I like mine. What's the word that for not blended? I don't know. Peter from OA loves the margaritas at Rita's. Okay. But in any case, that's the building that where they managed the switches, the red light, green light situation. On the rocks, really? That's it? I always feel James Bondy whenever I say something like on the rocks.
Didn't you hear him say that?
I mean, Jeffrey. He did get rocks, by the way, Jeffrey. He did get actual rocks. Yeah, Gene, I'm getting closer to agreeing with you. I kind of like feeling okay, you know. It's nice, not because I get stressed out sometimes when I'm at the park, and it's nice to be able to just take that edge off a little bit. CBC JR asking about progress. The answer is none. There has been no progress as far as I know. I talked to a cast member as recently about this as maybe 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3. He said they're not doing anything.
Welcome to those of you just joined us here at New Orleans Square Station. This is the excursion train, and we are on a grand circle trip around the park. Our next stop, Mickey's Toontown Depot, gateway to Fantasyland. Please remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet inside the train. Supervise your children. Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms at all times as well.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated
Yeah,
with your
I can see
hands,
through the screen. I don't
arms,
think you
feet,
can,
and
but I don't
legs
see
inside
anything
the train.
exterior-wise
And please
happening there.
watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
We're now entering the bayou, soon to be home to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess Tiana swears there's magic out here.
I never get to
And
look on the
wherever
left.
there's magic, there's bound to be surprises.
On this
Blue
train, so
skies
we'll
and
stay on this
sunshine guaranteed. Speaking of surprises, this place we're passing over is chock full of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and other beloved critters on fun-filled adventures where anything can happen. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
Wait, no, that's just See, 31
There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Oh, there's Indy's doghouse. Yeah, you don't often get to see this size
This
of
tunnel
the train
signals our
in most
transition from the
ride-through
frontier
videos
to
of
another
the
kind of
Disneyland
gear.
Railroad.
The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, a cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories.
Hi, we're now arriving at Mickey's Toontown Depot. This is also your gateway to Fantasyland. Please stay seated.
For the rest of this trip, and we wouldn't be able to see the dinosaurs very well either. Lisa, no real story. It's just that's Indiana Jones's dog. That's his house. The dog is named Indiana. By the time we're done with this, it's going to have taken us an hour to ride the train.
What station are you planning to get off at?
I don't know, we're just...
Yeah, if you end up back at Main Street, we actually have some in our train station itself. You can see it, it's like right there on the side. If not, there's some in City Hall as well, or you can go to like any stores, I believe.
Clarabelle Cow is amazing. She's great. She's developing a real personality in the parks these days. If you see her in parades and stuff, she's really starting to express herself. I've enjoyed watching Clarabelle become a fan favorite.
Right there in the corner.
Should have looked.
Alan, as far as the steam goes, that's a thing where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not a situation where they're like, we're going to take it down and it may not come back. I think they just have to, it's constantly in need of repair. Thank you to CBCJR for the $10 gift. Pitching in for a new knee for David. Thank you. I hit my knee.
This is the excursion train, and we are halfway around that Grand Circle tour. We started at Main Street. Our next stop is Tomorrowland.
It was very painful.
Please remain seated at all times. Hands, arms, feet inside. Please supervise your children. Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms at all times as well, either on a bench or on the lap of an adult.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all.
Please sit down. Please remain seated at all times. Please sit down. Do not stand up while the train is moving.
Off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Hey guys.
Teraz możemy przejeżdżać przez ten halo. Koło tej góry przejeżdżmy teraz. Nie, przez szkło, to może za nim.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astro. Step carefully from the train. Thanks. Have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
off at the end of the platform. Then you can head over to Space Mountain, Star Tours, Buzz Lightyear, or the Astronaut. Right here is the Autopia and the monorail. No, the monorail's closed all week. And next week too. But you can get on the submarine here. Alright, we're almost up.
Yeah, so far so good on the signal, guys, I think. Where was it that we dropped at Autopia on Friday night? There were dead zones in Autopia. See, when I was doing my live streams just straight through YouTube, I would go directly to YouTube and do it there. YouTube does not allow you to edit, at least not the way I was doing it, edit your bit rate and your upload speed. But using Streamlabs or some other software has allowed me to not, because you get the lag when you try to send too strong a signal, when you try to send too good a picture. I was trying to send a 1080p signal through a connection that was worthy of 480 maybe. So now I can reduce my picture down to 480 or 720 if I'm getting aggressive, and maybe 3,500 DPS, and that seems to be a much better situation. Monorail reopens on September 1st. Yeah, I may be trying Prism in a future live stream, Julie. I downloaded it last night, but I haven't really had a chance to play with it yet or test it otherwise.
Those joining us here from the future at Tomorrowland Station. This is on excursion train. We are on the last leg of our Grand Circle trip back to Main Street. Coming up next, the Grand Canyon and Primeval World, two of the largest dioramas in the world. If you want to take pictures, make sure the flash and video settings are turned off.
Actually, I used Disney's Wi-Fi on Friday, but I forgot to turn it on today. So I've been using data today.
I'd also like to remind everyone to please remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs.
Actually, Kevin, I should be broadcasting at 480.
Make sure they're sitting down on their bottoms, on a bench, or on the lap of an adult. Please make sure children are seated on their bottoms, facing forward, on a lap, or on a bench.
Same camera, Kevin, same camera.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs.
That went pretty well. It did not drop. I thought it might drop when we were in the diorama.
We're now
there.
returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland.
They have lost a little bit.
If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop.
Hi, this is Main Street USA, completing our Grand Circle tour. Please do continue to stay fully seated until the train is fully stopped at the end of the platform. Keep in mind there are no ramps in this station. There are just 12 steps from the front or back of the train.
Real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
Back on Main Street, USA. That's right, Lorenzo. Oh no. Oh my God. Okay, my knee is worse than I thought. Going down these steps is I'm dying. Oh my God. Hey, how are you? Oh no, oh no, oh no. It hurts so bad, you guys. It locked up while I was on the train. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Okay. All right. So that took almost an hour to ride the train, which seriously cut into our live stream time. I'm going to take you guys with me down Main Street, and I'm going to try not to puke on my way. My knee hurts so bad. Oh no. Rub some dirt on it. I totally subscribe to that theory, by the way. I was trying when I was on the train. I was just trying to see if I can just do that, but I got no dirt. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys down Main Street, and then I'm gonna have to call it a day so I can get back to work. I hear Straw Hatters. Yep, they're back. You know, it's already starting to feel a little better. Thank you guys. I just had to, you know, it got stiff while I was on the train. I don't know. The foodie guy should be coming out soon, I think. Should be soon. Hey, how are you? $11:30. God, really? Wow, it's 11:30, you guys. Incredible. I feel like I've been here all day. No, Alex, Ghost Galaxy overlay is no longer a thing. They haven't done it for a few years now. I'm gonna go look at this whiteboard over here. Oh, it's getting a little busy. Runaway is 45, Rise is 75, Big Thunder a half hour, that's not bad. 35 for Haunted Mansion, Indy's 45. Matterhorn is just 30, that's not bad at all. Let's see, Dumbo 20, Jungle 10. Oh, it's not that busy, you guys. Typical Sunday. Thank you, Donald, for the $5 gift. Here with you, David, single riding Matterhorn. Have a great day. Hey, I was on the Matterhorn earlier today. Enjoy. Let's should we give a high five to Walt, and then we'll call it a stream. When does the weather start to cool down? January, December, January. It stays warm here through into November. Try to finagle my way. Okay, here we go. There's Walt. And that's 1 hour. Wow. Okay, where's my thingy? There we go. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today on this live stream. As I mentioned, I don't know, at what frequency I might be doing these in the future. Just glad to be back. Hope to do more of these. Obviously, turn on your notifications so that when I do go live, you'll get told. I'm gonna do my best to, give people a heads up on Twitter. If you don't already follow us there, Fresh Baked Disney, that's fresh with no E on Twitter. I already know what this X thing is. I know what Twitter is. But I'll try to give guys a heads up. But generally speaking, if I'm here doing work, I might also try to, go live for an hour or something like that. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you very, very much. Thanks for enjoying an hour-long ride on the Disneyland Railroad with me. It's worth it, though, right? I mean, who doesn't want to spend an hour on the Disneyland Railroad? I do. Subscribe to our channel, Fresh Baked Proper. That's regular Fresh Baked, and also on this channel, Fresh Baked Presents, and then also our theme park POV channel. I'll try to put links. I gotta remember it because these things don't get uploaded. There's no description. I'll try to put some links in the description when this is done uploading for those other two channels. And then follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBakedDizzy, that's fresh with no E, and on TikTok. Hey guys, hi. On TikTok at FreshBakedDizzy. And if you like our show and want to show your support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/FreshBaked. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh bacon. And thank you for the $2 gift from Arthur's Pain. David, I feel your knee pain. Indeed.